Hello? Hello? No. I work much better when I get audience participation, so we're going to try that one again. Hello? Hey, that's good. Thank you very much. Just a couple of quick things I wanted to point out before we get started. So the first thing, just to make life nice and easy, we're not expecting any fire alarms. Okay, so if there's a fire alarm, we do need to vacate the building, and we do need to use the fire exits at the side here. That's the only official bit. The rest of the things I want to talk to you about are more the sort of unofficial bit, because I should imagine for most of you here today, this is the first time you've been to a graduation with us. And because it's the first time, people often don't know what behaviour, what's acceptable to do and what it's not acceptable to do. So I thought I'd just come out and give you a couple of pointers just to help you. So the first thing is, we really enjoy people celebrating at these events. And usually, the first one on the morning is quite quiet. This one, the second one of the day, a little bit noisier because the bar's been open a bit longer. Yeah? The one this evening, quite raucous. And what we find is the people at the evening one often seem like they're having a bit more fun. So we thought we'd come out and actually see if we can get people at the morning and the afternoon one to actually get into the same sort of happy place before it starts, right? So there are two things that we really encourage you to do. One is take photographs. If that means you need to stand up, move to the front, as long as you don't get in the way of the people walking across the stage, we're fine with that. We really like that sort of thing. The second thing is making a lot of noise and cheering and clapping when they come onto the stage. Yeah? Now that doesn't just have to be for the person you're here to support, but we do get the occasional person wanting to whoop and holler and, really do the American bit. We think that's fabulous, okay? But to make sure that you're all in that right mindset to do that, I thought we could have a couple of little rehearsals. Is that okay? Yeah? So I'm going to do the student bit. I'm going to walk up the stairs. When you see me get to that top step, right, I want you to cheer like you've all spent the last 3 years making sure I got to this point today and got my degree, okay? So we'll give it a go. Bear with me. Across the room. Really good, right? That was definitely better than the first one this morning, right? Definitely. But I think there's a little bit more in there, so we're going to do it once more just to make sure. And remember, there's 3 years of really hard work gone into doing this, right? So this is the big pushback. When I get to the top of the stairs, you give me the cheer, right? Absolutely perfect. Thank you. That was absolutely exactly what we want. So if you can do that for every single one of the 400 people as a walk, we would really appreciate it. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes to start. And the only thing I need to warn you about there is, as the platform party come in, we normally ask people to stand while the music's playing and to walk in. If you're not able to stand, because it is rather warm in here, fully understand that. But that's about the only formal bit that we have. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome your Newcastle College University Centre graduates. Please give it up for your health graduates, led by Head of Curriculum, Karen Barker. Please welcome your sport graduates, led by Head of Curriculum, Steve Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for your platform party.
Please be seated. Ladies, gentlemen and graduands, a really warm welcome on what is a very special occasion. I would like to extend a welcome to our guest speaker, Steve B. Harrell of Newcastle United Foundation. We're very fortunate to be able to host today's ceremony here in Newcastle Civic Centre. It's not only a very grand and beautiful venue, but it's a venue filled with tributes to the North East and some of the inspirational people who've come from here. The tapestry you see to my left was designed by John Piper, an interpretation of the natural resources from our region: coal, water, iron and slate. We have a rich industrial history thanks to these resources, and the tapestry is an imagining that if you were to slice through a sample of Northumberland rock, you'd find all the different resources of the region there, the resources on which the region was built. So I wonder then what a Piper tapestry would depict of you, our graduands, and your time here at Newcastle College University Centre. It would show that you are now, through your studies and practice, brimming with the resources that our future needs. You can problem solve, you're adaptable, you collaborate, you've shown leadership in your decision making, you are creative and innovative. There are many people who have gone on to make history who are from right here in the northeast of England. We have in our graduands future history makers of tomorrow. To our graduands, enjoy this ceremony. When your name is called, take time to soak in the recognition of your achievement and acknowledge that when you take hold of your academic degree scroll, you become a graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, to formally open our ceremony, may I take this opportunity to invite Chris Payne, Interim Chief Executive of NCG and Head of Institution, to address you.
Thank you, John. Ladies, gentlemen and graduands, I'm sure you'll agree that today is a momentous occasion and I'm delighted to be able to share this special day with you. Firstly, thank you for that inspiring welcome. It's indeed a grand venue steeped with history, which is fitting as you are the first cohort of students graduating from Newcastle College University Centre, which in itself is historical. Newcastle College University Centre was launched to offer a degree with a difference, where our degree students can work towards their qualifications in dedicated facilities with exceptional links to industry. I hope that our graduates sitting here today will agree with me when I say that we offer a unique experience for our degree students and aim to provide a level of support rarely found within universities. Newcastle College was the founding organisation of NCG, which has now grown to be one of the largest college groups in the country, and it remains the foundation for our group as it leads the way in moulding talented, work-ready individuals ready to make their mark on the world. Our core purpose is to unlock potential through learning, and seeing you all graduate today, it is clear it's still a worthy purpose for us. You are all brimming with talent and potential. Our aim is for all our colleges to be a great place to learn. and it's your success which makes Newcastle College University Centre a great place to learn and develop skills that will last a lifetime. My sincere thanks to all of you for your outstanding achievements. On behalf of NCG and Newcastle College University Centre, I would like to wish you all every success for your future and hope that you'll remember this day with pride. I'd now like to hand over to your principal, Tony Lewin. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Hello and welcome again. As principal, today is one of the most exciting days in the Newcastle College University Centre calendar. And I personally find it a day to be reminded of the importance of celebrating what our students have achieved. I've also got a little bit of a confession to make here, which is I didn't actually attend my graduation. And I missed out on that exciting opportunity to share my achievement with my family, friends, and those who'd supported and helped me through that. Fortunately, I have the opportunity to join you today, to join in your celebration, and hope that in some way this helps me make up for what I missed out on when I didn't attend mine. As part of the welcome today, I'd like to start by extending some thanks to the colleagues and teaching staff at Newcastle College and for the hard work that they do in supporting you in order to achieve and be here today. I'd also like to thank the parents, family, friends and partners for all your efforts in helping our students balance their coursework, perhaps family commitments, work commitments, and all those other aspects over the years that ensured that they got here today to be the shining examples of Newcastle College University Centre that they are. And to our graduates, today belongs to you. You are our successful students who've worked so hard and with such commitment. And today we all share in your moment and want to watch you enjoy it. So I think it's fair to say that I speak on behalf of my colleagues when I say how proud we are of each and every single one of you. We are delighted to be here to share in your celebrations and hope that today will be a day to remember. Make the most of the day and enjoy the ceremony. For myself and the University Centre, we wish you all the very best for the future. I would now like to introduce our guest speaker, Stephen Baharrell, Head of Newcastle United Foundation. Steve has almost 20 years' experience in football and sports development and is a UEFA B qualified football coach. He started his career at the Newcastle Football Development Scheme before moving to the Newcastle Schools Sports Partnership and has spent the last 3 years leading the Newcastle PE and school sports services, supporting local schools to ensure their PE and sports activities have had real impact. He has also been a consultant to the Youth Sports Trust in the region and most recently has been operations manager at the foundation up until his promotion to the head earlier this year. Please will you welcome Steve to the stage.
Thank you. I suppose a couple of things. You know, you're the end of one thing and the start of something else. And I left this college in 1992, and I've been asked to share some of the personal experiences, some of the professional experiences. And actually, you know, for 25 years, there's some things you're just going to have to know if you're about to enter the world of work. So I suppose my role at the foundation is that we have a number of things that we do across the community. So we're about getting people more active, particularly around mental health, physical activity. We are providing positive opportunities for people to be taught and learn and provide safe hubs where people can access services around employability. I suppose the starting point is my background. So I left here in 1992 as a young lad from Walker, and after qualifying here, I was two choices: join the Navy or the lecturer at the time was a guy called Neil Porteous. Neil Porteous mentioned that I could qualify through clearing and start my degree. Had no ambition about becoming a head of foundation at Newcastle United or a professional football coach in our academy. I just knew that I didn't want to be in the East End of Newcastle anymore. Now, scroll on 25 years, the future head of foundation is sat here somewhere. The future leaders, inspirators, coaches and teachers are sat here in front of us today. So I thought I would like to share some professional advice in terms of if you're now about to enter the world of work, and we are an employer of 178 coaches, teachers, educators and health workers. Build up a good reputation over time. Our industry is full of people who try and jump the gun, pretend they're something when they're not, but it takes a long time to build up a good reputation. So please take the opportunity to work hard. There'll always be opportunities to earn extra money, but in the industry you're about to enter, if you get it right, you can have a job that's a hobby and never have to work a day in your life. Please use your personality. Your personality in our industry is the only thing that will differentiate you from anybody else. There's no perfect practice. There's no perfect lesson. Your ability to engage, connect, differentiate is the difference. So please be proud of your personality and use it. Be kind and care about our community, especially if you're about to start working with young people and children. They don't care how much you know. They don't care that you've got this qualification, but they do want to know that you care, and they'll see straight through you. So please care, please be kind, and think about mapping out your career. You know, you're about to enter an industry where you become really vulnerable really quickly. Choose who you want to work with, select your partners, keep your network, and alongside that, please, 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 stay humble and try not to develop a huge ego. In my experience, the people with the egos don't last very long, and it gets in the way of all of your development. And be an inspiration. Sport has the capacity to inspire generations. Look at the Lionesses recently, look at any Olympics. We need inspirational role models who can connect and inspire in our community, so please be that person. And finally, in terms of, 25 years having done this, if you do two things, you'll get the third thing, you'll have a career forever. In any scenario, you need to be able to, one-on-one, in a classroom, in a field, elevate somebody. So sport has the power to have a real growth mindset, to inspire people, to sell them a dream, to take them on a journey. Use that to really elevate people from their situations and their experiences. If you can do that, you've got a chance to then accelerate. Use your personality, your motivation, your will and determination to really try and make a difference. And if you do both those things, you'll get the third thing, and that's that it'll resonate. So in 10 years' time, you'll not remember, people that you've worked with will not remember the things you did, but they'll know that you cared and you made a difference. Please be kind, drop the ego, work hard, try and build a good reputation, and in years to come, your legacy will be that you've actually made a difference in somebody's life. And finally, as an employer, I'm looking at the future workforce here. We have extended an offer. On the 7th of August, we will hold a Newcastle College recruitment evening around sports coaching, sports management, health and wellbeing. If that's something that you'd like to pursue and find out a little bit more about industry, develop some networks, then go on our website, Newcastle United Foundation, go to our careers page and subscribe. That's for Newcastle College graduates only. I wish you every luck with your career. Please be a good person, try hard, and good luck.
Thank you, Steve, for those words of inspiration. So there's a date for the diary and offer, if you ever have heard one. I'd now like to invite Dr. Nicola Watchman, Head of Higher Education, to the stage to address you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be with you today as students from health and sport prepare to graduate. I am proud to be addressing you here on such an important and significant day, which marks the end of an era for you all. Years of hard work and determination, reading books, writing reports, attending classes, have all paid off and led to this moment right here. Though you may be excited or perhaps nervous, awaiting what adventures tomorrow may bring, it is important that you take a moment to reflect on and appreciate your accomplishment. Today, you all share an achievement. Newcastle College University Centre prides itself on providing vocational higher education, which has given you the skills and knowledge you need to make a difference in your industry. Our courses are co-designed by employers and lecturers to provide skills that are essential and valued. Many of you have already secured full-time employment or placements through these strong links with industry, together with your own hard work. I do ask one thing of our graduates today. When you are established in your new posts, please remember us, and perhaps you can provide opportunities for our future students. Perhaps you will be the work placement provider, the work-based assessor, or the guest speaker of the future. Today is a day to celebrate successes, and some students here today have won awards for their academic excellence and vocational skills, details of which you can find listed in your graduation programme. All of you have individual stories to tell of achievement and success during your studies which are personal to you. Many of our sports students have worked hard at their studies alongside being personal trainers, running gyms, coaching teams and volunteering at sports events. Similarly, many of our health graduates work in industry, caring for children, the elderly, or vulnerable people, and are looking forward to careers in the sector after today, while some are going on to complete teaching qualifications or further study. Some of our graduates here today have been involved in our Student Leaders programme, helping to shape the higher education community at the college and organising events such as our University Centre's first TEDx event, something which was hugely popular with the public and something we are incredibly proud of. Most of you have juggled your course alongside work commitments and family life, and some of you have overcome many difficulties to be here today. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge those students who have, unfortunately, for a number of reasons, not been able to graduate with us today. In particular, I'd like to mention Irene Morton. Irene had been with us since level 2, achieving her foundation degree in health and social care last year, and she was set to achieve her honours degree along with her classmates today. Sadly, Irene passed away suddenly at the beginning of this year. Irene was very popular amongst students and staff. She was lively, fun, and passionate about helping others, always wanting to show people that no matter what life throws at you, you can achieve your goals. Irene's partner Keith and her 2 children are with us today. Can we please take a moment to celebrate Irene's achievements and to remember her and the impact she had on those around her? With a round of applause, please. On behalf of all graduating students today, I would like to thank parents, partners, families and friends who have encouraged and supported you as you have worked towards this day. I would also like to acknowledge the dedication of our lecturing staff who have managed and supported your teaching and learning while you have been at the University Centre. We are extremely proud of all of you today. So please join me in applauding all those people who have helped you in this achievement. why don't we pause just for a moment and look around those who sat next to you, family, friends, peers who've studied with you, and just take a moment to remember where you are and the achievement that you've got. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. On behalf of the staff at Newcastle College University Centre, I wish you every success, and I am confident that your time as students will have given you the skills, the knowledge and the confidence to get what you want from your career and from your life. We will now begin the conferment of awards, and I would like to ask Tony Lewin, Principal of Newcastle College, and Chris Payne, Interim Chief Executive of NCG, to join me on stage. BSc Hons Health and Social Care, Vicky Beat. Tammy Louise Boston. Luke Elliott Bowron. Jasmine Burley. Danielle Dobson. Stacey Janice Dry. Courtney Elliott Wright. Natalie Leslie Ellis. Dwiki Sartika Gibson. Alison Graham. Liam Matthew Hampton. Nicole Hodgson. Martina Herder. Jasmine Lee Hutton. Alicia Rose Karim. Rebecca Amy Lancaster. Janine Lockie. Sarah Maron. Anna Mateus. Richard Bonipa. Zoe Gemma Nonas. Student of the Year, Zoe Gemma Nonas. Cameron Ross Ogilvie. Emily Margaret Osborne. Eleanor Louise Richards. Claire Roberts. Tegan Rowles. Marnie Lee Seals. Amber May Stewart. Miriam Vivas. Eve Clough Welsh. And for the BSc Hons Public Health, Clover Ablett. Melanie Baker. Olivia Elizabeth Ballantyne. Rachel Brown. Jiro Mari Dabu. Georgia K. Harrison. Jessica Rose Elizabeth Hornby. Leanne Jeffrey. Lucy Noble. Lorenta Ogie. Chloe Jessica Ovington. Scarlett Ovington. Yasoda Roka. Leanne Marie Ross. And for the award of FDA Health and Social Care, Kate Anderson. Carly Appleby. Laura Blair. Kirsty Dalton. Jade Leanne Dawson. Chanel Delaney. Luke Thomas Doby. Louise Egan. Carissa Giassi. Crystal Grieveson. Claire Hill. Mandy Island. Umi Jallo. Najmi Haji Sahi Javada. Kelly Jobson. Louise Neelings Lazari. Michaela Layton. Letizia Limoli. Shannon Lawson. Louise McWilliams. Bethany Milne. Andrea Neville. Holly Proud. Jade Louise Richmond. Emily Louise Robson. Sylvester Abigail Stevens. Emma Taylor. Fatumata Wada. Eleanor Ward. Caitlin Wheatley. For the award of FDSC Healthcare Practice, Wissal Ibrahim Adel Rasu. Joyce Farahar Alexander. Elizabeth Sampson. Araba Bridget. Veronica Balagova. Hannah Louise Beard. Jessica Alice Bell. Whitney Louise Chapman. Shawnee Lee Cole. Lauren Douglas. Julie Irene Elliott. Zakia Farhana. Laura Amy Henderson. Amy Kate Howie. Daniela Ion. Donna Marie Kelly. Amber Rose Lindsay. Danielle Sarah Miley. Elizabeth Oyibo. Kerry Lee Shaw. Elle Shoulder. Sarah Rachel Swaddle. Chloe Adele Todd. And for the award of BSc Hons Applied Exercise, Health and Fitness, Jake Armstrong. Alicia Cecilia Soulsby. And for the award of BA Hons Sport and Education, Helena Bijelk. Anthony Bly. Ellie Kale. Bethany Ormrod. Jacob Robertson. Adam Taylor. And for the award of BSc Hons Applied Sports Coaching and Development, Hannah Anderson. With the award for Academic Endeavour, Ahmed Bayal. Joseph Carrick. Thomas Graham. Liam Michael Oliver. Logan Ritchie. Jack Walker. And for the award of BSc Hons Sports and Exercise Rehabilitation, Marcello Alba. Hedofri Korea. Student of the Year, Charmaine Ho. Simon Andrew Wearmouth. Ryan Woods. For the award of FDSC Applied Exercise Health and Fitness, Stephanie Louise Bradley. Sophie Dickman. Ben Allen Joseph Howland. David Kwabena Opong. And for the award of FDSC Applied Sports Coaching Development, Sarisa Samantha Hitchens. Karina Jade Taylor. That concludes the awards from Health and Sport. I would now like to introduce our final speaker of today. Charmaine Ho will be speaking on behalf of all of our graduates today. Charmaine graduates today with a first in her honours degree in sport and exercise rehabilitation and has been a fantastic student throughout her time here. She has seized and embraced every opportunity that higher education has given to her, and as a real team player, supported her peers to do the same. Alongside all of this, she has maintained her family life, ran her own gym and exercise clinic, and took on another part-time job in rugby rehabilitation. Please all help me to welcome Charmaine to the stage.
Good afternoon. Today has been exciting, emotional, and I can't quite believe I'm standing here in front of my family, friends, and all of our classmates and all of us as graduates. During my time at Newcastle College University Centre, I've had the opportunity to work at some amazing events, such as Magic Weekend at St James's Park. I've also had the opportunity to complete some fantastic external courses, such as spine manipulations with John Gibbons, and I've met some fantastic people who I hope will remain lifelong friends. We've all worked hard to get here today, and while our success comes down to the choices and the efforts that we've made, I'm sure that most of us have had some support from family, friends, classmates and lecturers. On behalf of myself and fellow students, I'd like to say thank you to every family member and friend who is here today. Your support really can make a difference, whether we need an extra hour of quiet time to complete assignments or do some revision. It could be take the right time or just as simple, you've got this, all of it matters. Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're probably right. With that in mind, I think we can all leave here today with the belief that the skills we have learned and the experiences that we've had at Newcastle College are something to be extremely proud of, and we can do whatever it is that we want to do. Don't be afraid of failure, and most importantly, always believe in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2019, we've done it.
Thank you, Charmaine. Ladies, gentlemen and graduates, that concludes the graduation ceremony. We invite you to join us to enjoy refreshments and a cool breeze outside, which will be served in the reception area and on the first floor. Please be upstanding as the platform party departs the hall.